Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. XRP is currently trading at around 86 cents, and while I'm not willing to give up hope just yet, I do see that these coins are merely ranging us for the next possible move, much like Bitcoin is currently consolidating among the gods. However, I have reason to be optimistic, as BlackRock is quote-unquote increasingly confident we will see SEC approval of Bitcoin spot ETF in January, breaking from will chart. The first Bitcoin spot ETF will be released in 63 days, which isn't 63 days and is virtually nothing. And this is why the last day to can invest is exactly 63 days from now. The first exchange-traded fund, ETF, that directly tracks the price of Bitcoin is since the SEC is meant to be an impartial arbiter of the market, it would be hypocritical of them to reject the ARCS ETF, but allow the BlackRock spot ETF. After Grayscale's recent legal victory against the SEC, it seems likely that all spot ETFs will be green-lighted. Of course, that is possible. So, people, in 63 days, we can expect the debut of the first block Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. The next 2 months are going to be crazy around here, so get ready. So, are you all set? Right? There will be a lot of ups and downs. Now is the time to get ready, gents, using Terraform and XRP in the XRP community. This is a strange connection, people. This message was encoded in the Bitcoin block 666,666 just for Bitcoin magazine. Check out the fine print right here. Never give in to evil, instead, use good to vanquish it. 21 Roman numerals is a soft score. Wow. Interesting. So in other words, don't let those who are spiteful or negative affect you negatively. A perfect fit. This is exactly what the world needs right now. Instead, focus on the good and be generous in order to triumph over adversity and do what is right in God's eyes. It's an upbeat, positive message that encourages listeners to look for the good in even the worst situations. God is just these items are helpful because it appears that many people around the world have given up hope. Divinely inspired messages, sir. The weird thing is, the force is really strong today. Let's simply roll the dice and see where that 6 ball of extra piece pricing gets us right now, right? You can think of it as your sixth sense. But it's been going around among a certain group of guys quite a bit recently. As you may witness for yourselves right now. That quickly, anyway, I think I'm becoming a little too used to this. A number, however, is merely a number. Listen to this booming announcement from the Director of Player Operations the next time we bring up prices, people. A new XRP bug affecting the coin's market cap of $1,919 was just discovered. Forget it, not now. This is probably I'm simply Photoshop gods right. XRP coin market cap and the price of XRP are both at all-time highs that we haven't seen before. Glitches after glitches, however, are said to be as useless. But here's the deal with bugs, we've noticed a noticeable uptick in their frequency recently. Right? More and more of it keeps happening. I don't know, maybe this is all an elaborate hoax at this point. It's not a hoax, though. In TradingView, I noticed that someone had a problem where their p-value increased by 90. Right. That had to be an API bug or something, guys, since that's simply absurd. The cost was dynamic as well, shifting in real time. This is how we learned it would happen, but remember that problems are simply problems until they actually do. But is there any way that's even possible? Who can say? Right? Who actually knows? It's simply speculation currently from crypto within UK. What's more probable is this right here is that we are barred XRP blast off T-2 days. When we look into the crypto markets, we observe that Bitcoin's pump is caused by the circulation of liquidity into various altcoins. What happened then was that Ethereum was pumped, and the next XOP might happen in the next day or two. This is fascinating, since we will soon have a consistent link to this place. Right? Then he starts looking at the graphs. What might happen if we see yet another pump? Guys, how about 90 cents? Right. That's exactly what I was remembering thinking way back when. Oh, I was thinking, I feel like we're almost here, but I see that from David Schwartz it takes a little bit of time. Guess what I just finally got around to doing? This is too crazy to be true, guys. Let's begin. First, we have David Schwartz, the Chief Technology Officer at Ripple and architect of the XRP ledger. Right. Here's his deal, fellas, and it all seems regular to me. Right? Hold on a minute. The P family has grown by one more member. The hilarity that is David Schwartz is lost on you. Right? Guys, you have got to see this. Address, perhaps? Are correct Buccaneers. Then he's sitting on a gold mine. Plus, he's got BIS additionally, silver. Wow. Insanity, that is. I don't even know why the DP would be in that area. Right? The 958 account route is just the icing on the cake. Oh, come on, guys. This is completely absurd. Right? Wow, that's a crazy idea. And we have noticed that as well. Take a look at how many people David Schwartz, not just David Schwartz book Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, is following. Right. So that's fascinating. Keep that in mind as a side thought, fellas. Regular Ripple has finally arrived. Wow. It looks like they're starting to stir again, gentlemen. And thus, he published this 1234 picture. Right. There was talk of getting a good start here. The last part. Donate if you make it this far. You can see that even David Schwartz shared an article about Chris Larsen being number 1, 2, or 3. Chris Larsen has also speculated about the victorious form of liquidity over the long haul. When it comes to digital assets, liquidity is king. Which tokens, coins, and other digital assets will be the most sought after by investors? Right? You are a key participant at the finish line, the most challenging stretch. You may win, but the price is uncertain, which is why XRP is aiming for liquidity from Alex. You are, I assume, being offered in-game rewards in the form of rising XRP in order to complete the game. Maybe $1 or $2, then? I don't know. So, you guys get an offer to play until the end with a win assured, right? Whichever one was correct, your bear market repurchases have undoubtedly resulted in a profit. And gains that work for you and transform your life. Right? Obviously, one's life should be altered in response to financial success, guys. To a lesser or greater extent, though, right? Knowing that your decision will restore joy, you're probably thinking, if people I don't really know guys, but if people do hold it, the price is unknown. Location and direction are both open. Basically. Just that's what I inferred, anyway, but it might be anything. No hard evidence to back up these claims, just conjecture. Here's still another example. We're on the cusp of something big. On the opposite side, I could make out your form. It's no longer up for debate whether or not something will happen soon. The world is going to change, but you're prepared for it. There was a return to Serpil and the year 2019. Gents, on October 30th, 13, the world's political and economic structures will be irrevocably changed as we enter a war wormhole in the near future. In addition, he published this. The right side of this image is the same or quite similar to the left, signifying our proximity. The Oilers are well versed in quantum gate deployment strategies. Mr. Poole must have told you. What inside information do we have that you don't? What is this, exactly? How they found out? They've already explained how they know. The quantum gate is how you can figure it out now. I think I accomplished something with the quantum gate, so I'm going to look into it tonight before it's too late. But tonight I'd like to try doing some further reading. Warning sirens are about to sound. It's clear this isn't something I'd enjoy, so that's fine. This is straight from the rattlesnake's mouth, not mine, I'm only passing along the word. So, $50 in the month of November. What's intriguing is the regulars have always claimed that XRP will go in a flip of the switch method, such as from Kitchi Row. It's not going to happen in October. Instead, look for it during the last week of November and the first week of December. And he answered someone else's question. I don't want you and the rest of the community to misinterpret my tweet and assume I was addressing a certain subset of users. In less than a day, we need to raise $50 plus. Right? After that, a long-time holder of XRP here making my first public post of $50. In the span of a single second, correct? He predicted that it would occur by December of 2018. From the time I wrote that tweet, I have no new information to share with the public. All I can say is, if $24 hours remain until the end of 2018, and that's all the time I have. Right. This XRP guy then connected post number 5 with number 9 and number 50 from Kit Guru for 2018. Right. Now that you know how it ties into issue 2023, you can go ahead and dig deeper if you like. But I'm not sure I buy into what you're saying. My personal viewpoint. Nothing has collapsed, at least that we know of. Right? The big stuff, so I'm not sure, dudes. But what if this signifies anything else though? Right? At this point, who can say, everything is just wild? However, since today is December 25th, 11/12, and Mr. Poole originally wrote this around Christmas time 2 years ago, we can make some further links. Also, you guys know what's on the way. It sounds like a hectic couple of months are ahead of us. Then, we flash back 50 years to this same night in November of 1955. The ladling of straw at the courthouse clock tower occurred around 10:04 p.m., sending from California back in time with Marty McFly to time travel once again. Wow, a lot of cool stuff happened today. Wow, that's fascinating. How exciting would it be 50 years ago tonight if 58 people connected to XRP right now? Perhaps this wide class activates the particulars. No. Instead of us versus as you may know. It appears that Mr. Poole's backup account is guys like these guys. What do you think? Let us see whether that is the case. Wow, you're totally right. Interesting. Oh, look, he's in Saturn, you guys. Huh? Elon Musk has captured his heart. Sure. Which, guys, tomorrow we have to discuss Big Short here since he has been blogging like crazy. Right? A great deal of poetry and the like. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.